Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 40 Day 4. It is a blue day and today we are going to be going in with the double ssaszix team again. Going to be giving that another shot, see how that goes. How are our defend teams been doing? Pretty average, other than the one that did the second worst. Oddly enough, the one that did the second worst last week is actually the one that is doing decent this week, or at least has the most wins so far. That one somehow went 0-9. I'm actually kind of surprised. Also, my eyes just been acting weird. 1 second. Sorry about that. But yes, today we'll be using this team right here. Well, not that one. That's our defend team. Curious how that Green Day does tomorrow, though. The Green Day defend. Again, really curious. But let's go into this one, Hogan's. And Forest Scroll, ssaszix. Azura ssaszix going to be going in with this. Should be pretty easy. Not quite sure why he's using a Dolkifer. That's a bit of an odd choice, but just double check one last time. It is indeed Blue Day. And we're good to go. Hello, Teutonic. Hello, Steve. Hello, Derek. Hello, Sean. Hello, Captain. Hello, D. And if you guys have any questions, any team builds you want me to do or anything, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be going through Guild Wars, messing around in PvP some. And I don't think we know anything more on the spoilers yet. Did they post anything else in the forum earlier? No, only the sneak peek menu, which we already went over, and there wasn't anything else yet, but they might be. Also, lately they've been adding, they've been tweeting out, like, spoiler images on Saturdays, so we might be getting another one tomorrow. If so, we'll have to go over that tomorrow night. Okay. Well, we'll go take a brown here. Go get a random skull poke. That wasn't really that needed, but it's appreciated. Anything we can get there. I think we're going to double for this. Hopefully it won't miss. Okay, good. We did indeed get it. Not enough for full mana, though. We go for this. Also, I'm hoping we don't find a Glitterclaw. That is my main goal today. During our Guild War battles, let's not find a Glitterclaw. That ends up being a little bit of an issue for us last week. Not really too big a deal, but it counters out this team pretty hard. Or at least in theory it should. Also, maybe this will, gosh. I gotta be careful. Those freezes can be annoying. I need to get a purple here, but we don't have it available. I kind of want to go for a skull. That will guarantee a Valkyrie kill, so I'm going to go for that. And another skull afterwards, so that's nice. We don't have a third follow-up, though, but I will go for the purple, so we can finally get that. Let him do whatever. We get skull poke kill. But it gives it too much stuff, so we're just going to go for the explosion. And we got the HP reduction and the skull, so that works out in the end. We're still frozen on green, so I might as well not even bother. We're not frozen on purple, so we can move that, take skull, and then throw ssaszix. Ideally into something good. I think we're just going to move down yellow, though, then double the green. Hope we get unfrozen and go from there. Well, that partially happened. We didn't get unfrozen, though. Oh, wait, I could have just won with a skull. Fail. But we'll go for the ssaszix gas there. And down it goes. Could have won the previous turn. I don't think that really cost us any points, though. Oh, wrong tab. There we go. Let's see. So it went 5-0 and 1 each one in 3 to 8 turns in Guild Wars, but only got a 8,726. Your team power was 9,762, and you even had full mana troops at the end of battle. Any ideas on improving score? Do you have 50,000 sentinels? Or you need all your sentinels to be level 100, so you're getting the 50% bonus. That's one of the most important things. If you're not getting a 50% bonus per each of those, that's the main thing bringing you down. Other than that, it could be you're taking too much damage, or it could be that you're doing, not taking enough mana. One of the two. Though if you're winning that quickly, it's probably not the damage aspect, nor the mana. So what could it still be? Well, I assume you're keeping all your troops alive, so that's good. Yeah, that's the only thing I could really think of in that case, to be able to score that much lower. Because even if you did anything on a 5-0, that should average around 9,000, even towards the lower end. But yeah, it would have to be less than that. Oh yeah, that's why. You only have 42%. That would explain it then. Yeah, you're probably doing everything perfectly then. It's just that your guild doesn't have 50% yet. Yeah, it's a weird mechanic where smaller guilds don't actually get the full percent until they play for like 6 months or so. It takes around 6 months to almost a year before a guild starts getting that 100% bonus. Which is a little bit of odd decision. I'm not quite sure exactly why they did it like that. Okay, once again, almost every single person in this guild is apparently running this team. It's working quite efficiently so far, surprisingly. Okay. How do we play this? I guess we take the green over into another green and go from there. Oh, whoops. I thought that would go to the other one. Apparently not. Never mind. So we'll go into the... Not even worth going for a skull here. We can let him poke us. We'll go for the blue into red. We don't need the red aspect, but... Oh, will that give him anything? No, that doesn't give him anything. It shouldn't, so we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. We have our double green. We're not frozen on it either. We could go for it, but there's only 5. So we'll go try for the purple extra turn or surge. And we get neither. We'll take the red out the board. Which way should we take it? We can get a drop here. I think it's better to go for the drop than the 5 times, because we don't actually get any value out of the 5 times, so we'll do that. We get more mana out of it that way. And I guess we take the skull poke. I can't let him dig so many. He's getting just a little bit too much there. And now we can go for a single hit here. Go for the doubling of the green, and we should be good to go from there. Get rid of something that he kind of needs. I guess at that point that would almost be blue, but we kind of need our blues too. That would deny him very well, though. Getting rid of our own blue. So I am actually going to do that, as weird as that may seem. So I'm going to do that. Ideally, we could get a skull poke here, but we'll go for the greens. Oh, we're frozen on it, but we did get the skull poke, and we did extra turn on something else. So, you know what? Do we go for that again? I think we could get a brown extra turn here by taking away red. So we do that. Get that down, and there we go. Yes, we do indeed still get the extra turn off the brown. Even though we were frozen on green, we still hit one of the extra turns, so it's still counted. Speaking of green, let me go and take away the brown now. That won't give us an extra turn this time, but it will take us the mana that we need. And now we can just poke him for whatever. And that should be enough damage. Let's see, we need 14 to be on the board. Oh, there's 1 green short. If there was 1 more green on the board, that'd be enough damage. Is there any way I could take that for a skull poke? Is blue a skull poke? Yes, it is. And that's match. There we go. So we'll go do that. Down it goes. Dead. Sweet. Okay. That's good enough. Also, hello, William. Hello, Sam. Hello, Captain. Let's see. Also, hello, War. Only half of your guild is active in Guild Wars. We keep trying to recruit. After next patch, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, recruiting has been a little bit all over the place as of recently, because some people have been leaving due to some new features or visual changes and other stuff. Some people might be leaving as well for when Guild Wars isn't every single day anymore. Because some people will be disappointed in that. Probably a really small amount of people, but I don't know, a lot of people are kind of used to it at this point. And I'm kind of looking forward to whatever they're changing it to. It's the only thing that'll be bad with it is whatever they change it to, is if it's not that good. Then that's the time to worry. Okay, I'm going to take a purple here simply because we need to crystallize. Yeah, so we'll do that. Get the purple, get the crystallizes. He's just going to keep draining us, so we need to do something to kind of keep him at bay. At least this time he does not have freeze, though. We could take a brown to a blue. I would need it to get all the way to full mana, though. I think we'd be better off just going for the blue into a skull, it looks like. That gives us a purple chance, too, so I guess we'll go for that. Oh, you know what? We could actually go for a green into a purple into an extra turn chance. I don't need those colors as much unless it surges on the purple. But if we get the extra turn, that'd be even better. And we did indeed get the extra turn. So we'll go throw the explosion down, and yeah, we're pretty much good to go there. As long as he doesn't skull poke us. Oh, or that happens, of course. Well then, that was unfortunate. We'll go and take a green, I guess. Oh, well, we can purple surge as well. I'll try purple surge. We have like a 66% chance. There we go, we got it. And we'll throw the blue explosion. Good, we even land an extra turn off of it. I think we have the double, should land. We have KrissTigger too. I can throw that first. My only concern with that is what if we miss? I'm going to go for this first. I just go double KrissTigger. That's a lot safer. We'll take the yellow. Oops, let me do that one first. We'll take the yellow, just so his Spirit Fox doesn't get to do anything, or at least gets a lower boost ratio. And what do we have to destroy out now? I'm leaning towards red, but then he's just going to take brown somewheres. Yeah, I'm still going to do it. We'll take out red. Get that out the board. And he did not go for brown. We'll go take that. We can actually kill him out with the skull. Though we could also just go to full mana and then KrissTigger him. The only issue with that is, what do we do about famine? Hopefully we'll get an extra turn here. Not good. Not good. Okay, it lived with 4 HP. We'll work with that, I guess. We'll take the brown, hopefully into a blue. Or into a green, I guess that works too. Not exactly what I needed. Oh, he's so gonna get hit if I don't get this other thing mana. Actually, even if I do, it's probably still gonna get hit, but we'll go take the blue there. Okay, good. The AI doesn't know what to hit. Good job. That is not the right target, Spirit Fox. But that's good for us. We'll take the blue. You get some purple. It's only another Spirit Fox, which it's really adamant about hitting that last troop, that is for sure. I wasn't too concerned about it dying since we could have still doubled even if it did end up getting the kill. Can we extra turn this? I think we can. Blue. As weird as it may seem, there's like 5 blues on the board, but it is indeed an extra turn. And then we just double. I'm not even going to bother with that brown. We just double and then simply throw our KrissTigger and take it for some mana just so we get a little bit more points. And there we go. That was a little bit of a shaky battle, mainly because he did get that one famine off, which set us back. And now for the other two. We have a Dark Troll, Azura, Amira, and Lamprey. This guild is running some really weird defend teams. Though this could be dangerous, that has a 30% chance to devour. Amira also has 2 times Skull. Whoa. I forgot. With the 10%, it's actually at 64 damage. That's enough to kill my KrissTigger in one shot. That actually is a little bit more of a concern than I thought it was. Because the 10% makes it enough to actually one-shot us this week. I didn't think about that. It's blocked on all of its mana, though, until it gets looping. But I don't have mana drain to deny it, so that's unfortunate. Well, what do we even need to move here? I guess we take the purple, the brown. We'll move that over. Gets a bunch of cascades. He got his explosion, too, already. Move that down. Get a bunch of grains, which I can't really do anything with yet. He'll go explode all the blues, so might as well start taking some of the blues. I need the mana anyways. That's Steph marked, so that means he's probably going to die at 100% chance next turn. Because this is Guild Wars, so it has a 100% chance, probably. We'll see. Well, it doesn't have any chance if we don't give him a turn. Okay, good, he lived. As long as he lives like 2 more turns, we'll be good. Actually, might not even need him to live that long. Let's see, what do I even get rid of here? Is there anything that even has the remote chance of extra turning? Not really. I think purple, maybe? No, even that doesn't look like it. What's going on with these skulls if I take purple? 2, 1, 2. That is indeed a skull poke. Is that enough damage, though? That is enough damage and a skull poke. You know what? I will go for it. Okay, no extra turn, but we got a good value out of it. We'll double the green. He's still alive somehow, so good job. Go double that. Get another KrissTigger down. I don't even think I need to go for that skull. Actually, I think it would be better if I just take the red, because that's win right there. And down it goes. And we got our mana, and we get an extra turn, even if that wasn't the win. Perfect. And we have one more to do. What's the final battle? Also, hello, Ellen, so welcome. They updated the spoilers, and there are some nice troops coming. Oh, did they finally update it? I didn't even check that when I said that. I only looked at the forum and then look at the other thing. Let's see. Did they? Oh, maybe I need to click refresh. Has it been updated this whole time and I just didn't click the refresh button? That'd be that'd be even funnier. Yep, there it goes. Okay. So let's see. Well, I'll go over those after we do the Guild Wars. We'll go over all this upcoming stuff. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice. They have a Discord for it now, too. Let's see. Oh, never mind. That's their guild trying to recruit. Oh, we're actually up against that. I didn't realize that. That spoiler thread is ran by Hogan's guild. We're actually up against them right now. I never noticed that the RimWorld spoiler thread, or not thread, whatever that is, website, database / thingy. It's actually ran by the guild that we're facing right now. That's kind of funny. Anyways, let's go and fight this one. And this one almost looks like what we're using, kind of. Well, it's using the Azura KrissTigger combo. The rest of it's a bit different. As soon as we entangle that Crimson Bat, though, he's essentially a non-threat. So that is the goal here. Normally, I don't try taking a skull immediately with this team, unless it's a Scion or something. But this would be the exception, where it actually would be pretty good to go for that skull. So right off the bat, we don't really have any good drops. So we take most likely this brown extra turn, which goes into a purple extra turn, and then we can just keep going from there. So we'll take that, move that one, take the green. Actually, do we double the green? Never mind. We actually double it. Oh, it missed! Oh, no. Why? Oh, that is actually really bad. But we'll take the blue there. It's better not miss a second time. There we go. Did we throw it a third time? I can take a skull right now. I don't think the cascade is that good, but I'm still going for it. So we'll take that. Yeah, it's okay. No extra turn on it, though. Oh, too bad we can't remove skulls. I'll just go take that one out. Don't think we have any other drop here, so we'll take that one. We have a double green if we really wanted it, but we have double KrissTigger, so there's not much of a need. I think I removed blue. It feels weird having to constantly keep removing blue on the blue day, but enemy teams keep using stuff that wants to have blue, so we have to keep denying it out just to make sure that they don't get it. Because we actually get a lot better value just from green than blue on this team. so we don't actually need to worry about it. Let's see. And we did manage to find 0 Glitterclaws, so we have that as success as well. Okay, and that's match. We just throw Christine X and that is dead. And we'll just do it on brown, I guess. Hopefully get some green mana. Okay, never mind. We missed all of the greens. But that's all we needed, the final blow. And that should be about a 9,400, 9,300. Let's see. Yep, 9,000. Oh, wow, almost 9,500. That did quite a bit better than I was expecting. Oh, yeah, there we go. So close. And we somehow jumped all the way up to 3rd right now. Oh, that'd be great if we could actually get back into Bracket 1. We haven't been in Bracket 1 for like a month now. Ever since I went on vacation, I don't think we've ever gotten back into Bracket 1 since I've come back from vacation early January. I think it was slightly because I got a little bit lenient then, and I've kind of still been a bit more lenient since then. I probably will be cracking down a little bit more starting next patch, but yeah, we might be making it back into Bracket 1. It has been a while. Also, the Black Hand in 2nd right now. The first guild I was ever in, as well as the guild I co-created. Well, technically, well, I was the first member in it. It was created by my friend, and then he, well, I was the first one in, because we were both playing together. But yeah, that was, I'm actually really surprised they came back. Some kind of Russian group ended up taking over or something, I believe, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the guild for the longest of time was basically non-existent, and then it got better, and then boom, there it is. It actually went, it was really funny. It went all the way from rank 10, all the way down to like rank 100, and then back all the way up to basically the top now. I forget where it is on trophies though. Let's see, where is it? Trophies. Oh, that's not where you find it. If you go under guild, league. Are they even in top 50 yet? I know they have been in the past. They were as high as top 10 as I mentioned. Not sure if they are again. Let's see, Black Hand. There they are. Yep, they have come back. They're in 39th right now. They'll probably reach 1 million in like a few months. Sweet. Let's see. Can you see... Wait, can we see how your Guild War defend teams are going? Oh yeah, I showed them at the beginning of the stream, but I can go show them again. Right now they're doing pretty bad this week. Let's see. First day went pretty well, even though it didn't do as well in the... When we were Paragon, this actually did the 2nd worst. Though this time around it's doing the best at the moment. The standard Goblin team, though I'm running on a brown day, which probably shouldn't be happening. My yellow day, I might just have to switch my Goblin team to yellow day. It does win sometimes, but I don't know. I think true damage spam isn't really working out. I feel like a lot of people aren't running full daemons anymore either. There's a lot more options than full daemons due to all the new troops that have been coming into the game. No, people don't have to run 4 times daemons anymore on yellow day. This team is such a generic team, but I still run it. Next patch, I will have to make sure I change that over. This is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the strongest team I have set on defend. Forest Guardian, Nyx, Kraken, Queen Mab. Kraken can also be switched out for Dawnbringer, but I don't want to have to set my hero class just for that, so I don't bother. And Red Day is also pretty solid, just the standard goblins. Defend Green seems... Yeah, Defend Green is definitely by far the best right here, by a mile and a half. This team has around 50% win rate normally, which is really high for any defend team. It is really annoying to face. In PvP, it's a little bit more bearable, but in Guild Wars, it's really bad because there's not as many counters to it, particularly on something like a Green Day. Green Day tends to like to loop a lot, and you have basically no capability of doing so when that ends up happening. Let's go run in... I guess we'll go run the Orpheus against it. I still want to try finding a better Orpheus team. It might just be that the troop is useless, but I don't know. I want to use it as cleanse. It just feels so clunky in most teams, trying to fit it in there. I'll go move that, get that over. Feels weird using yellow-red. Lately, all the teams I've been using have been like blue-green oriented, or just red-blue oriented. Okay, we'll go throw the red in there right there. Go get the explosion. Okay. What do we even need here? Let's see. Oh, I meant red-green. Wow, I don't know my colors. Yeah, most of the teams I've been running lately have been running red-green, which seems a little bit weird. Red-green used to have almost nothing to do, but ever since Wardbreaker, almost any team can be centered around red-green mana generation. Just plop him in and you're good to go. Because he uses so much that he can be your only damage source and still function. What's my favorite for PvP defending? My PvP defend, I keep switching just because I keep testing my team. Actually, right now I have it over my suggested team slot. That's kind of funny. So right now it's basically whatever. But yeah, I don't really care about my defend team in PvP. Defend team in PvP has absolutely no consequence on anything whatsoever. It's actually incentivized to lose your defend team. It's more profitable to lose than it is to win on your defend, as weird as that may seem. At least for PvP. Why it is like that, I do not know, but yeah, I basically just set it as whatever. I normally don't care what my defend team is there. I normally just mess around with extremely weird stuff and just see what happens. And right now it's even over my suggested team slot, so whatever we end up doing is what it changes my defend team to. So if someone suggests us to do a team, that will be what our new defend team will be, and we'll just keep switching. What do we do here? We'll go throw that down on the green there. Do we have anything else for follow-up? I want to get that killed, and I think we can, so I'm not even going to count it. Okay, close enough. I'll throw the ward breaker down. Throw another ward breaker down. And see if we can get this down somewhere. Don't believe so, but we can get an alchemist, so we'll go through that. Get that right there. Get a ward breaker. Nice, nice. And the final low blow, and down it goes. You notice not much really works good for yellow defend. Too many good yellow troops. That is somewhat the case at the moment, too. Particularly that famine exists on yellow day, as well as Gorgolfa. Gorgolfa, just in general, makes it pretty hard to really throw anything against it, just because of how much utility that thing has. Now we'll go into this one, I guess. If any of you guys have any teams you want me to mess around with, have any questions, need help building teams, let me know, and we'll go and help you along. Go move that. Oh, before I do, let me move that one first. Oh, whoa, whoa. Before I do, move that one. And almost missed two really nice moves. Also, I should probably go to dungeons now before I forget. What do we throw here? We'll go move that. Oh, yeah, let me go over the new troops, too. I might as well go bring that up on its own screen, and we can go over it. Spoilers, though. We will be going over a lot of spoilers. So I'll go do that in as soon as we finish out dungeons. Yeah, let me go over all of the new spoilers that we now have. Do keep in mind that they may change, but since it's kind of around the corner, they might not change. But of course, they can always change from whatever it says. Okay, take the green, and that's matched. Kill it out. So let's go run through dungeons real quick and then go show them. Because there's actually several of them. I think we got to see like 10 ahead now, as well as the entire New Kingdom. I didn't even get to see a single one in the New Kingdom stuff yet, so that's gonna be cool. So let's go through dungeons real quick, go through mail. Oh, did I not do my weekly thing yet? I think I did. It was pretty easy. All we had to do was kill a bunch of browns. Wait, what? It says 0. Wait, what? 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 Hold, wait. Hold up. What? Is anyone else have a broken event screen? Remember to collect your rewards before it ends. What rewards? Does anyone else have this issue? Okay. Yeah, maybe if I like reload the game or something, it'll come back. Anyways, not gonna deal with that now. That's strange. Okay, anyways, 2 dungeons. Let's go clear through this. Go into our Explorer team. Oh, it just fixes itself? Okay. Because I don't believe I claimed those 80 gems. It almost gypped me of 80 gems. We'll go throw that down. And Sunbird. And one more AoE will kill it. How do we get this? I need green or blue. Why is there no green or blue? Oh, there it is. Nice. And we'll just go take that poke, and down it goes. On to the next one. Yes, take that. Oh, just kill one brown troop and it'll come back. I'm pretty sure we just did in the PvP battle that we just did. Obviously, in this battle, it doesn't count because it only does it for Explorer and PvP. But pretty sure we just did. Oops, I should have threw Sunbird. Sunbird was... I like how Sunbird's enough damage, but then I go for the one that doesn't. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. It's only dungeons. Doesn't matter how quickly or how hard we win them, it just matters if they get one. You can take 100 attempts and it still counts. Okay, we'll go take the red. Oops, well that wasn't enough mana, but we'll go take the purple. Curious to see how they scale raids when they end up introducing that. Like what they will score by, basically. Like how quickly you win, or like how they do for Guild Wars, or some kind of other factor. Because the Guild Wars scoring system isn't really that easy to understand by any stretch of imagination. Probably the one of the most needlessly complex things in this game. I'm gonna throw down the Sunbird, mainly just so it doesn't die, gosh. Let's see. We haven't lost a dungeon for a while. Though we aren't going to be doing it this time either, but we'll go throw that down. Oh, or maybe we will. He got the 5 HP Ancient Horror. That doesn't even come up in the right HP. Because for whatever reason, in dungeons, they don't have it set. So the AI has leveled troops that aren't within dungeons. And because Ancient Horror never shows up in dungeons, they forgot to go and level it. So it still comes in as a level 1 Ancient Horror. I'm surprised they haven't patched that yet. It's not really that big a deal because, yeah, it's not really going to do anything regardless if it was something or not. But that is always is strange. Anyways, oops, I almost just clicked that. Let me go claim these little smaller resources, and there we go. Okay, let's go over all that new stuff. Let me go put it in its own little tab thingy, just so I can make it larger. Where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? Let me exile that. I don't need that open, don't need that open. Move this over, and hopefully this program will know to do this screen first. Normally it's good about that. Let's see, window show. Yes, it does. Perfect. And let me go and grab that screen, and there we go. There is all the spoilers. So now let me go enlarge it and go from there. So move that over there, move that over, and let's go enlarge it and go over all of the new stuff that we now know that I haven't even read over yet. So let me go and zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Is that too far? How's that look on the actual stream? It should be good enough. Yeah, it should be good. Okay. Yeah, nothing looks off. Actually, yeah, the whole thing is easily seen. Whatever I can see, you guys can easily see. So, let's go and read through all this. First things first. Oh, wait, where's the scroll bar? Wait. Oh, never mind. There's no scroll bar. It's just all condensed like that. So, this is the new guy coming in on Monday for the basically useless event. It is from the Drifting Sands Kingdom, which means you can get yourself a Great Maul next week, as well as... What else is in Drifting Sands? Isn't that the only legend? Wait, is that the only legend in that kingdom? Drifting Sand, apply. I never knew that. Yes, it is. It has a mythic and a legend, but that's it. That's odd. Okay. Yeah, there's only one legend in this kingdom. I did not know that. Okay. Well, the more you know. Oh, you guys can't see this, can you? Whoops, I'm like showing this as if you can see it. But yeah, there's only one legend. It's the Great Maul, is the bottom line. But yeah, there's only one legend. And there's Scorpius, but you don't really need Scorpius, or really the Great Maul either. Both of them are pretty underused. But anyways, the new troop will be gain magic plus 20 life and armor. Can only be cast once. What? Why would you ever need that? Okay. Well, that's dead content. I'm trying to think, when would you ever need a troop on your team to have a ridiculously high HP and armor value with no damage whatsoever? That seems really odd. Its traits are also pretty bad too. It has the, like nothing. It gets like 2 armor, gets 1 life regeneration, and it has armor trait. Maybe it had like stone skin or something. Or like a new 60% reduction or something. No, that seems pretty dead content. So moving on. The new 8 troops from the new kingdom. So this is the main thing I want to go right through right now. So first things first, we have the, what rarity is each one of these? Where does it show rarity? This one's the ultra rare. It is a divine elf, and the fact that it is an elf is pretty relevant, because starting next patch, all elves will have immune to mana drain, most likely. That is what they said, but we don't know if that's actually what they're going to implement. But something along those lines is what they're going to do. So let's see. Transforms a chosen color to yellow. Oh, they're starting to do it already. Oh no. That's an alchemist. That is an alchemist right there. And one of the following. Enchant all allies. Okay, she's going to be used like crazy. Or increase all allies' magic by... Okay, she is extremely powerful. She has forever replaced a alchemist on basically every team ever. It's 3 more mana cost than him, but her ability is way better. Let's see, what else does it do? Elf Bond, not really that relevant. Transcend, exchanges 2 life for 2 magic on 4 times and 5 times matches. Wait, couldn't you kill yourself by doing that? That almost seems bad. Then again, that would be a pretty big magic boost, though. That's kind of interesting. Though, you'd end up killing yourself to true damage. That'd be ridiculously bad against true damage. It's one of those kind of traits where it could actually be bad if you had that trait. So we'll see exactly how that pans out. That does seem slightly strange, though. And Sky Ancestry, which is immune to mana drain. Up there it is. Oh, wait. Does that mean we're getting a patch between now and next week? Oh, no. I need to go do the best teams of this version, if that's the case. Oh, wow. Because, yeah, there's that one thing I was talking about. Immune to mana drain. Apparently, immune to mana drain and February 16th. So that means a patch would have to be between now and then, which means probably Tuesday, most likely, sometime around then. Interesting. So I should probably go do that later this weekend before it's too late. But yeah, immune to mana drain, immune to silence, immune to fairy fire, and immune to mana burn. Now those are some nice immunities right there. Basically everything that's ridiculously overpowered that isn't the instant kill overpowered ones. So, oh, except for freeze. It doesn't have immune to freeze. But yeah, all of the other really heavy hitting ones has immune to. Interesting. There's another transcend. What does this do? Destroy all gems of a chosen color. That could be useful. That's like a Tyree. Give all allies the matching color. Wait, give all allies of the matching color. Oh, magic plus 1 life and 4 magic. Interesting. So that would be really good on pure color days. So that's a good purple and yellow Guild War day. So yellow just got even more powerful. Purple gets a little bit more utility as well, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, that has a lot more potential. Or not a lot more potential, but that also has quite a bit of potential. Wow, everything in this guild, I mean, everything in this kingdom. I was thinking of the word. Everything in this kingdom seems to be pretty strong so far. It also has the Transcend, which gives a bunch of magic. Also has that immunity thing. And, oh yeah, this was the legend. So what is this thing? Emperor's Blessing. Enchant a random ally on 4 times and 5 times matches. There it is. There's the automatic enchant the entire team. So yeah, that's going to definitely be a really good legend, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. Monkey Disciple, this thing's a rare, so probably not going to be as good. 7 red, 7 yellow, and give all allies magic plus 1 life. Okay, that's not too bad. It even has a loop. It's kind of like a Lady Arnerial. It's a red-yellow version of Lady Arnerial, essentially. Yeah, that's basically what it is. But it does have Swift, so it gets a pretty quick start, too, which is kind of interesting. It also, while it does have a 1 lower gem spawn on both, it has a 1 lower mana cost in her, too. And Swift would bring it up to a... I want to say a 6 or a 7 mana cost. I'm not quite sure, because I don't know which way it would round. But yeah, either a 6 or a 7. So you would need either 4 or 5 mana to get it to full. Here we have a Epic Dragon. I think that might be the one you get for free from the quest line. We'll have to see. But it deals magic plus 1 damage to all enemies. Oh, hopefully this is the free Epic. It would be the replacement to Atlanta, if it is the case. And it's boosted by enchanted allies at a 2 times boost ratio. So it doesn't look like it's going to get a really hefty amount of damage, unfortunately. So yeah, it actually seems pretty average. It doesn't have any board control, so compared to other dragons, it's probably not going to be that good. But if that is indeed the Kingdom Epic, that is better than Atlanta at least. So it has that going for it. Other than that, yeah, nothing too relevant other than maybe Holy Armor, which makes it the 2nd tankiest or 3rd tankiest dragon in the game. So that's kind of interesting. Though, for the most part, I don't think it's really going to be that viable, particularly in late game. But if it is indeed the Kingdom Epic, newer players might want to get it just to get an early game good AoE hitting troop. Because if it is the Kingdom Epic, you'd be able to get it for free. Next up, we have this ultra rare. Let's see. Destroy a column, so that's okay. Deal magic plus 2 true damage to the weakest enemy, boosted by red gem destroy at a 2 times boost ratio. That's actually not too bad. Particularly that it's a 2 times boost ratio for true damage. Meaning if you hit like 4 reds, that's 8 additional damage on top of whatever it's already doing. That's at minimum 10 right there because it already has the base of 2. On top of its magic, that's like 15 for early game. That is definitely not too bad. 15 damage out of nowhere. Reduces damage from skull. Oh, never mind. Just standard mitigation. Has Transcend too. Oh, wow. That's actually really good then. You could just keep extra turning and stack it out into one-shots really easily. It might be the replacement in early game for Miststalker. Or if not the replacement, it might be used with Miststalker for cleanup or to assist in just getting the kill. Next up, we have a Spellblade. It's just a rare deal. Magic plus 1 damage to an enemy. Boosted by enchanted allies, and then enchant a random ally. Only a 5 times boost ratio, probably going to be useless later in the game. Could be okay early on. It does have Transcend and everything. This one's pretty much just going to be dead content, though. Let's see, what's this one? This one is another legendary. Deal magic plus 2 damage. Wait, this kingdom has 2 legends, yet only has 8 troops. Interesting. But anyways. Deal magic plus 2 damage to the first 2 enemies. Boosted by my life. Oh, another one that boosts based on life. Nice. Steal 4 magic from both enemies. Okay. And transforms all purple to red. That could be okay. Also, the fact that it converts to its own color is pretty nice. Other than that, what does it have? It has Mana Shield, which will have Mana Drain Protection. Has Corruption. Steal 3 life from the first enemy when matching red gems. Oh, that has potential. So every single red you take does 3 true damage to the first enemy. It's kind of like Death being able to steal 2 per turn. Except you get to stack it over and over again. So like an Alchemist Hellcat loop into him is going to be amazing. Or at least a Hellcat or some kind of red loop. Maybe Rock Troll, Dark Troll or something. But yeah, there's a lot of potential with that. It has Inferno Armor too. You could use it as a frontline tank or something. Probably not though. I'd most likely just want to get it a bunch of mana. Let's see, what's this common? It deals magic plus 1 damage to a random enemy and then poison them, create 7 greens. It uses green, so that could be okay. It kind of looks like a rockworm, basically, essentially, is what that thing's going to do. A alternate version of, like, rockworm, because it's the same mana cost as a rockworm. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is, yeah. It's basically rockworm 2.0, or just a different version of it. So yeah, it's not going to be too over the top. It's going to be kind of average. I still think Rockworm will be better compared to it. But yeah, it's another version of Rockworm, essentially. And that's it. That's everything from the New Kingdom. I'm not going to bother going further than that. Oh, but we are getting a Knife Shitang troop soon after that on the 26th, so which isn't too far after. It explodes 2 gems, deals magic plus 2 damage to the first enemy and the last enemy. So basically a Knight Coronet. And it would synergize with Knight Coronet because the coloration on it is okay. Let's see. Mana Shield and Fire Spirit, nothing on it's really too over the top. Seems pretty average. Oh, we actually get 2 then. Oh, never mind. And then we get this other one, which is an epic. Deal magic plus 2 damage to an enemy if they are a boss. Hello? 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 That must be for raids. Interesting. The first troop ever to do something extra to boss. Oh! Oh yeah, the patch is definitely coming next week. The patch is definitely coming next week. We already see it on those traits, and we already see it on this guy. Well, this guy's not coming until later in the month, but yeah. Oh, okay. So I assume those are in raids and maybe the other thing. But yeah, deal 3 to 5 times damage to bosses based on my ascensions. Oh, and it's based on his ascension too, so I assume Mythic would be 5 times. So that is super overpowered, fully maxed out apparently. And then gains barrier if that wasn't already enough. Godslayer, deal 3 times to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascension, which I assume Mythic would be, well, based on it being an epic, that would then be, epic would be 3 times, legendary would be 4 times, and Mythic would be 5 times. Meaning, yeah, that's super OP. Though we don't know how strong the bosses are. Interesting. And what's this other thing? Agile, Blessed. Okay. Sweet. So that's going to be the first thing that gets ran against bosses. I assume bosses will already be out before he comes out, though. So we'll have a little while without him. But that seems very powerful for when he does come around, compared to just a normal troop. It is only a single target, though, but then again, isn't the boss only a single target? We'll have to see. It could be multiple little units. They did mention if they were ever going to release bosses, that they were most likely going to do it as multiple little unit things. But anyways, let me go and read chat now. Now that I just went through all of those little things. I wasn't actually able to look at chat the entire time. Let me just go, oops, wrong one. Let me just go close that out, get this other thing fixed. And there we go. Let me go bring chat back up, move this back over here. And yeah, it looks like it's right around the corner. Because those traits even say the modifications on them. And it says it's coming out next Friday, so yeah, it looks like next patch could be next week. Very interesting. Let me go read back a little bit in chat. Let's see. Yeah, some of the troops look really nice, particularly the one that has a convert to yellow. I was really concerned with what they might be doing with some of those, and yeah, that looks like it could go a little bit over the top. Anything that they make that are similar to Alchemist, Valkyrie, Hellcat, Green Seer, Giant Spider, Keeper of Souls, or Apothecary, any troop they ever make similar to those could be dangerously overpowered, simply because they're already so strong. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I said drain. Well, steal and drain are the same thing. You get to steal. You steal it from the enemy. You get to take 3 away from them, and then you claim it for yourself. Let's see. Can the troop die by transforming life to magic? I assume so. I would assume. Basically, everything in this game can. Also, other things that are based on life already do. So, for example, also it hits through barrier if it works like Dark Priestess. I'm pretty sure everything will work like Dark Priestess in relation to that. What Dark Priestess does is it drains a certain amount of life away from a troop, which is basically doing HP damage to it, but not actually doing HP damage. It hits through barrier, and I'm pretty sure that thing's going to do the exact same. It's going to do 2 damage to you. It can be lethal, and it hits through barrier, which is good and bad. It's good because you won't waste your barrier, but it's bad in that you can't use a barrier to protect yourself from the 2 damage that you would end up getting. But yeah, I assume it would work like how Dark Priestess does, where it ignores barrier and can cause lethal, which would be really, really annoying. But that is most likely what the case is going to be, meaning true damage is going to be really good against them, and Crimson Mat's going to be pretty good against them and other stuff like that. So yeah, we'll have to see exactly how it pans out. It's going to be one of those traits that, once again, similar to what Dragon Soul's trait was ages ago, it could basically be the first trait that is actually considered bad. There are instances where it would be good, but overall it could be seen as a negative trait. There's actually another trait that's currently seen as somewhat negative, and that is, oh, I forget what it's called. I know Giant Spider has it. That one. Venomous. Anything that has venomous is actually pretty bad. You can't even spell venomous. How do you spell venomous? Venomous? There it is. Everything with venomous is basically getting a negative trait. It's actually kind of good that quite a few things have it as their last trait, because it's pretty bad. But yeah, all it does is places poison on something. But poison isn't really that good, and it can actually serve as a positive stats effect for enemies if they have something like a humility, or if they have like an orc that's actually triggers whenever a HP damage is done to it and stuff like that. There's basically no point in having poison. Every single one of these troops that have it are basically dead content, with the only exception being Scorpius, and that's it. That's the only one. Oh, and Giant Spider, simply because of its mana generation. Also Poison Master early on in the game, simply because some people don't have Azura yet, so he's the alternative for Azura prior to actually having Azura. But yeah, basically just Giant Spider and Scorpius are the only 2 troops that have that trait that are viable. Hopefully Spider Queen drops it next patch, because they're going to be giving all those elves those kind of unique traits. So ideally they'll get rid of Venomous and replace it with her unique trait instead. That'd make it a lot better. That or get rid of her leadership. She rarely ever uses a leadership. Seems kind of weird to want to put something that squishy in first slot, given that it has no resistances. That or they need to give it agile or something. Let's see. Question. If, wait, something had a gain bounty score based on Ascension? I wonder what that's for. I guess there's a bounty hunter thing coming in as well. That might be what the third thing was. I didn't actually read that. Wait, was there something on the spoiler thread that said it? Let me see. Let me control find bounty. Yes. You are correct. Bounty hunter. Gain 2 times to 6 times to bounty score based on Ascension. Yep. Okay, well, we know what it is. We have raids, which are boss battles. We have guild wars, which everyone knows what guild wars is at this point. And we have bounty fights, or bounty hunter, or whatever to call it. It's probably called bounty hunter. And I have no clue what bounty hunter is, but apparently there will be troops that can increase your score simply for putting them on your team. Odd enough, but okay, we'll see what happens with it. Actually, there's several troops that are coming in with bounty hunter. All back-to-back as well. Actually on March 16th, apparently. Maybe they're releasing that game mode then. Because 4 things with bounty hunter are coming out on May 16th, apparently. Interesting. Anyways, we'll see what that has to do. It might come out beforehand, we'll have to see. Hello, Frag Hunter, welcome. The spells for the raid troops are there too. Oh, I didn't even notice them. Shield defense, gain, magic +1 attack, life and armor, and barrier. Explode a row. This doesn't seem too over the top. And buried annihilation, kill an enemy, create 12 skulls. Now that one seems a little bit stronger. Yeah, that definitely seems quite a bit stronger, that is for sure. Wow. Yeah, definitely pretty interesting then. We'll have to see what happens with all that. And I don't believe you can mana drain it either, which would make it quite a bit annoying, since you wouldn't have you basically have to rush damage it, which wouldn't be too bad. But you would need to get like an infinite damage loop or something, and then kind of go from there to actually kill it out. But there's plenty of loops that are capable of infinite damaging. Actually, speaking of that, let's go run one. Which one should we go do? Let me go run the Kraken one. Do I not have Kraken set up? I was messing with it earlier. Oh, well, while we're here, let's go run the Magnus version. It actually gives the enemy quite a few turns, but we might as well run it real quick. All right, we'll go through. What do we even have to move over here? Anything? We'll go take the yellow. Get that over. What else do we have to move? Purple, yellow. Take the brown. Try to get something. Doesn't look like we get anything though. We're going to get a really slow start here. We'll go take that. And do we have a follow-up? Yeah, we'll do it on yellow. Oh, let me go. So we'll get that down. And we have it on red. Oh, but that didn't even hit enough mana. So what's our backup plan here then? I guess take a green surge that way. So move that over. Now we can do it on brown and go from there. Get the cascade. Double extra turn. Both of them count. Hey, doubles 100 mark. And we already get to use it some. See if we can get the giant spider here. We have it on blue, so we will indeed go for it. That gives us enough to do this. Do it on red. Do this on probably green. Unless we have another color, which we do, so we can just run that. Get a skull over. See if we have this thing again. No. So we'll go move that one up. Move that one over. And we did not have it on yellow, apparently. But we do have it on blue, so we'll go for that one. And that should max us out to full mana. And never mind, he did not get full mana out of that. So I guess this is the time we'll just move that over. Get one more giant spider if it's open, and if not, we'll just go throw a double cast. And okay, we just need to start casting already. I think we have enough stats effects, so we'll do that. He gets to drain, but oh well. We'll get one more damage poke. And no, it died all the way. But all we need now is just get it up one more time, get one more Magnus, and that should be a full team wipe. Yeah, this one definitely didn't go as well. Well, we could have just kept doing if we were using double Kraken, is just go and keep looping it until they just die, and we don't even need to cast. So yeah, that might be the best things to even use against the bosses if it's not based on how many turns you do. All you have to do is infinitely loop, and then boom, there you go. I'm pretty sure whatever the scoring system will be, if there's a scoring system, it's going to be broken beyond belief. Well, we'll see exactly what it is. Alright, we'll go and throw that down on yellow. And go for the wipe and dead. Of course, you would revive. Round 2. Luckily, he can't revive multiple times. So let's take him out. What do we even go for? Try for a skull. Didn't get it. Try for a skull. Take it. We just hit it for poison. I was just saying how useless that was earlier. Alright, we'll go and take a... what do we even have here? We'll go take the blue, I guess. Get a giant spider down, and anything that it goes into will be to kill. Actually, I don't even need it. We can just go for skull, and down it goes. Okay. Let's go run the Kraken loop. That's what I kind of wanted to do initially anyways. Let's go run it against this team, apparently. And let's go get the loop going. So we need double Kraken, green seer, giant spider. But yeah, that one that looks like an alchemist looks like it's going to be the new alchemist. It should be very powerful. And let's see, it was brown-blue, wasn't it? What feeds into brown-blue that also gets yellow mana? Oh, Valkyrie. Oh no. Really? They both have immune to drain. Oh no, that combo. That combo is going to be the most annoying thing that has ever existed in all of this game's history. What was her name again? Yes, that's going to definitely be the new meta. What's a yellow-blue troop that's absolutely amazing with a lot of mana? Because that infinite loop is going to be so ridiculously strong. Because it basically stacks infinite mana. I mean, infinite magic. So, oh, you can Crimson Bat it. You can Crimson Bat it, you can Draculus it. Let's see, what was her colors again? I believe it was brown-blue. No, it's blue-brown. Gasp, it's the reverse. It's the same thing. Yeah, and she has Transcends every single extra turn. Well, I guess you could over-extra turn her. If you do too many extra turns with her, she will die. So I guess that's a bit of an issue. Though you could use an HP buffer of some kind. There's a lot of yellow and blue support troops. One of them should have a heal. Also, Emperorina, unfortunately, doesn't cover those colors, but that would serve that purpose. But anyways, what would work with that? I'm kind of curious. Let me go make a mock-up team real quick. Let me see. Based on what currently exists, Valkyrie would go there. She would not go in first slot, though. We would need a frontline tank. So I guess we could put Gorgolfa there or something, because Gorgolfa. So Gorgolfa, any brown-blue, doesn't matter what it is, it'll just be a placeholder as if that's her. So here, that's her right there. Doesn't look anything like her. Actually, here, Lady Ironbeard, that's her then. Let's just pretend that's her. So now we have the infinite yellow-blue loop right there. She creates yellow, Valkyrie creates blue. Though, there's one issue with this. We would only have one damage source then. That wouldn't really work out as well. Maybe we don't go Gorgolfa. The problem is she can't really be first lot, though. What would that be, then? We could go with a... What is under this color? Let me double-check everything under this color real quick. I want to see if there's anything really good that uses both. Oh! Hello, Uriali. That actually wouldn't be too bad. We also get the poison. Though that wouldn't really do much for stacking, but... If there was one other thing that could do true damage to assist it, we'd be good to go. We could just go Silent One. Wait, what are we missing if we were to run this? If this was the thing? We'd be missing purple. So we would need a purple-blue or a purple-yellow. Ha, Scotty. I guess we could actually run that. Just for the storm. For no other reason but the storm. There we go. So we could run that if we wanted to. And we could replace Uriali with Crimson Bats or a Draculus if we so choose. I'm just going to probably try it with Uriali the first time we mess with it. And Skady's basically just for the storm. Okay, interesting. Something along those lines. It would definitely be a good start, and then we can kind of modify from there as we need. Anyways, let me go and do what I was about to go do, which is the Alchemist Hellcat loop. I mean, no, that wasn't what I was going to do, was it? No, the Green Seer Giant Spider loop. I thought that sounded wrong. Let's see, Green Seer, Giant Spider. And what was the other two we needed? Kraken 1, Kraken 2, and Frozen Banner. Where are you? In we go, and let's go mess around with this. Infinite loop, let's see it happen. Let's see. Go and take the purple over. Go and throw the other purple. See if we can get a Green Seer down. With Loyalty, she can cast 1 billion times. Oh, yeah. That would work, too. Using it for an HP buff and then throw it onto yellow-blue. I mean, green-blue. Why did I say yellow-blue? But yeah, you can just throw it right onto blue and just keep it looping. Yep, that would work. She doesn't create that color, though, into Loyalty. She creates blue, doesn't she? I mean, she creates yellow, not blue. Let's see. But yeah, that would give it all the HP it would need. Is there not a different thing that's easier for her to fill? Let's see. Yeah, she creates yellow. There has to be a yellow that automatically gains an extra turn that has a heal that isn't Humility. Though, of course, we could always just go Humility. Because Humility gains even more magic, too, if we wanted to go down that route. Yeah, Next Kingdom does appear to have a lot of things that can boost magic. Which, yeah, they need to finally make some counters to magic already. They keep making magic stronger and stronger and stronger. Before you know it, you're going to be able to, like, one-turn anything with magic. And then skulls will still be left in the dust. Though then again, there used to be ways to one-turn with skulls. There actually still are, though it's very unlikely that you'll get to loop these days. But, there we go. Speaking about loops, this is why I wanted to go do this team real quick. Like, if we were to go do raids or whatever that new content's gonna be, like, something like this is the team to use. Simply because you get so much loop damage that you never give the enemy a turn. And if you do, it's very little. If you just keep doing Green Seer Giant Spider, you don't have to give them a turn. Well, yeah, I guess you technically can just use it for the trait. You don't even need to really use it for its ability. I don't know, I like using it for its ability too, but I guess there are plenty of instances where you can just use it for the trait. If we were to use Skady, for example, that would just be for her trait. We're using her very little for her actual ability itself. But yeah, good point. I didn't actually think about that. Because they did buff that too. It used to only be 2, but now it's 3. Meaning it would be impossible for her to kill herself off of a cast, since she takes 2 HP every single time. Well, actually, no. She takes a 2 every single extra turn. Never mind. They're 2 different instances. Because Loyalty triggers on casting, whereas her damage to herself triggers on extra turns. Okay, we'll move that over. Take the other one. Get a Green Seer here. Get a Giant Spider here. Actually, I don't even need to. We can just kill Kraken. And down it goes. Hello, level... Wait, how do you say that? Levelbers? Levelbers. Oh, no. Levelbers. I think that's it. Welcome! After I'm done butchering your name. I suppose it's, if you wanted, you could do a Staff of Saint Astra into Yasmin's Chalice. Oh, wait! Yeah, just standard Yasmin Chalice loop. I didn't think about that. Though the only problem with that is a lot of people probably don't have that weapon. But yeah, Yasmin Chalice loop wouldn't be too bad. Give all other allies 10 life and armor. And if there are 13 or more green gems on the board, gain an extra turn. Too bad the other thing doesn't create greens, though. Let's see, what other things are there? Heal loop. Under normal troops. Let's see. Well, first things first. What's under yellow? So that you can feed it right back into her. There's humility. What has heal on yellow? There should be a lot, but it needs to be a loop. Celastasia, but it doesn't loop most likely. Let's see. This Jin, but it's most dead piece of content that has ever existed. Surprisingly Domovoy, but it doesn't loop. Barrier wouldn't be relevant. Let's see. Is there not a better one? That doesn't give HP. Oh, wait. I know what one there is. What am I doing? There's that one. Queen Aurora. You can just run, Queen Aurora. Let's see. Oh, but the problem with that, though, is you'd have to actually cast her. Well, at least you get the quicker mana, though. Which would help, given that it has a higher mana cost. So you throw that. A Valkyrie. Get that in there. It would be what? That, Valkyrie. You would need the, what's her name? So for now, we'll just put a brown-blue to represent her. And where is she? Oh, I'm looking for her as if she exists. And then we just need one other troop. And what would that be then at this point? We would need something that covers... We already have every color covered. Well, technically, I guess it could still be Kraken. It needs to be something that does really good off of magic, though. So, like Crimson Bat, Draculus. What has a full AoE that automatically extra turns other than Grapple Pot? Though Grapple Pot would work if we truly had to. That's a lot of blues just for one troop, though. We could probably just even ditch the Valkyrie, but then we don't get infinite loop. Yeah, we could just go infinite damage Grapple Pot with this team. That's exactly what we have there. And the banner would end up being, let's see, we have the automatic +1 blue, we have another +1/+1. What would even be the banner then? I guess minus green, as weird as that may seem. What's the minus green that gives all the bonuses for them? I think it's like a +2 blue, +1 yellow. Yeah, exactly so. So yeah, like that. It'd be Valkyrie, that new troop, Grapple Pot, Queen Aurora. That could have a lot of mana potential. And then Queen Aurora gives the HP back that we need, so it doesn't die. Grapple Pot basically gains infinite magic, and you'd instantly get max souls and like 2 Valkyrie casts. And she would keep giving additional magic as well. And then you basically just keep getting a buffed up HP as well as a few shot Grapple Pot. Also, Grapple Pot keeps gaining HP to herself every single time as well. Unfortunately, that doesn't go to allies, it only goes to goblins, but still, that's more HP, at least for her. Too bad it doesn't go on the other one, but still, more HP is more HP. Queen Titania? What about Queen Titania? Oh, yeah, for the Fairy Fire. That would allow for more damage. That would be useful. But on that particular team, I don't think we could waste the slot for it. But yeah, we could do that into a Hellcat. We could do her into Hellcat. That doesn't have a loop with each other, though. Does it? No. Yeah, that wouldn't have a loop. But that would feed into a Hellcat if we wanted to feed it back into the other way. Or into an Inferno King, too. And do it something like that. But yeah, we'll have a lot of stuff to mess around with it. We still have a whole week before we need to worry about that. But yeah, that looks like some pretty fun stuff, that is for sure. Though some of it does seem a bit too powerful. We'll have to see how it goes down. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for tonight. If you guys still have any other questions, we will be back in 13 hours from now to do the morning stream, and we'll be back then for a few hours, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have 2 redeem codes then as well, and nothing new to currently go over, but I might go over like some of the newer stuff that's going to be coming in a week. We are getting New Kingdom most likely next week, so we already went over that earlier in the stream if you wanted to go see it, like midway through. I don't know the exact timestamp. and we'll make sure to do it again because I know some people will probably want to know and ask again. But yeah, we'll go over all the New Kingdom stuff that should be coming 1 week from now, so make sure to save up all your resources. Looks like some pretty nice stuff. I know we've kind of already thrown our resources like 3 times in the last week, but they keep adding too much good content, so it's they've been like just trying to throw everything into the game at this point. But there's some things coming next patch that will help make it so even if they keep releasing content this quickly, it's going to make it easier to actually get some of the newer content. Because they're adding some kind of orb thing that makes it, that will be used in crafting as well as for upgrading things easier. And that's on top of everything that we already claimed, so we'll have to see how that works. But anyways, yeah, next patch, seems like it's coming out next week. They haven't actually said that from what I'm aware of, but there is a very good chance it is coming indeed next week. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.